We now come to question number 38 from the Honorable Reverend Meshoe, the Honorable Deputy President.
Just to say to the girls from Bloemhof High, I'm sorry you come to Parliament when I'm being grilled. Madam Speaker, the current global and economic downturn has seen a contraction in investment flows globally, and our own country has not been immune to the contraction. The global trend in relation to foreign direct investment flows is to invest domestically and also in the traditional developed markets of the world and big emerging economies such as China and India. South Africa's drop in the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Report, ranking from 47 to 61, is attributed to an increase, as they said, to corruption, to crime and theft and government instability. That means that we need to decisively tackle corruption and address the governance challenges as a matter of urgency in our country. At the same time, we need to strengthen our efforts to promote investment. Government has established the IMC on investment to oversee our overall investment policy, alignment, coordination, and improve investment climate. As part of this approach and in consultation with the private sector, we have established an intergovernmental clearinghouse, which we call Invest South Africa, as a one-stop shop approach to investment. To counter negative perceptions, Invest South Africa meets with investors on a number of platforms to discuss investment opportunities and to discuss the concerns that investors may have about investing in South Africa. In view of the slowed growth and the decline in foreign direct investment, Invest South Africa is intensifying its effort to do a number of things, and one of those is to find ways of attracting foreign and domestic investment in our country. It has also formalized a relationship with the World Bank to address South Africa's ranking in its annual Ease of Doing Business survey and overall investment climate issues over the medium to long term. Now, this entity we call Invest South Africa continues to do a wonderful job with regard to marketing South Africa and to market it as a lucrative and attractive investment destination. For the first 2 quarters of this year, Invest South Africa has achieved quite a wonderful feat in that it has achieved an investment pipeline of a whopping 42.7 billion rand. More probably, and more broadly rather, government's massive infrastructure program is improving conditions for investment, as foreign investors can see that the government is prepared to invest in its own economy. Incentive programs like that in the auto industry are continuously attracting new investment and are encouraging companies to expand their operations, as we will have seen with a number of these companies investing more money to expand their operations and raise their productivity. Despite the challenges, investors see South Africa, Madam Speaker, as an attractive investment opportunity and destination, as well as a viable long-term investment place. If we are to realize our economic potential, however, we need to meaningfully address the problem of corruption and the stability in government. Once we have done that, I'm certain that investor confidence will improve in South Africa, and we will be able to once again move up, Honorable Meshoe, in the Global Competitiveness Rankings. I have no doubt that the dip that we have had is a momentary one. We will rise again. Thank you very much.
The Honorable Meshoe.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Failure by government to effectively deal with persistent high levels of crime, corruption, state looting, and government instability is one of the main reasons why the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality continue to haunt us. President Jacob Zuma's latest cabinet reshuffle, after 7 months since the last one, seriously undermines any effort to restore and inspire business confidence, which we need to improve our prospects for economic growth. Deputy President, there are unconfirmed media reports that you could be the next to be reshuffled by the President because you are being accused of being a spy for the Western capitalists. This speculation creates even further uncertainty. How will government improve our global competitiveness and inspire business confidence when government instability and political uncertainty are being exacerbated by unwise decisions such as the latest cabinet reshuffle by the President and talks of more reshuffles that would even target you, Deputy President? Thank you.
The Honorable, the Deputy President.
Now, Honorable Speaker, the issue of instability has been raised by those who rate us globally, and when they have looked at us, they see all those issues are referred to: corruption, crime, as well as instability. And truth be told, as we do a number of things and as we act, like, for instance, the recent cabinet reshuffle, we must admit that it has added to the narrative of instability, largely because the changes that have been effected were effected only a few months after the last change. Now, the one that you are positing about my removal, as I indicated earlier, is a matter that I cannot comment anything about because I'm not the one who decides on these matters. And if I were to be removed, it would be at the pleasure of the President. And whatever its impact would be something that will have to be analyzed by a whole number of other people. I'm not able to analyze what the impact is likely to be. But it is the President's decision, and the President exercises his prerogative on matters like these as he takes his decisions, and clearly he must have his own reasons why he appoints and removes people, which we are not privy to. Thank you very much.